web streaming has become even more affordable now that Roland has come out with the VR3. Web streaming is portable with the VR3. You can go ahead and take a laptop and the VR3 running on battery, and you can do 2.5 hours without any electrical connection, and Wi-Fi does your connection to your streaming service. So let's take a look at the VR3. VR3 has 4 composite inputs. You've got 1, 2, and 3 are your inputs for the cameras. You can take a typical camcorder, take the video output of that, or you can take a broadcast camcorder, any sort of a composite stream. It can be either 3:4 or 16:9 ratio. The 4th input is a PC or computer input. In the particular case of this setup, we're using an iPod running Keynote, and we're going to go ahead and overlay the lower third title with that. So let's take a look at that. The VR3 has a small audio section. You have up to 6 audio inputs here. A little bit of EQ with the high and the low and gain. A very simple little mixer. All the power is on this side of it. You've got touch panel control screen here, and you can see I have a preview screen. Input 1, input 2, and input 3, and input 4 are viewable here. On the computer, you're showing what it is you're sending out to your streaming service. And you can see right now we've got input number 1. If I want to switch to input number 2, I just go ahead and fade to that. Input number 3, simply select the buttons. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy switcher. But the really cool part of this is being able to take a lower third like you have here, which it says Roland VR3, and laying that over the top of one of the other inputs. So all I do is press the key button there and then hit the PC key, and you can see how it's now come up on the screen. I can then take the touch panel, I can switch to another input, that's input number 2, input number 3, back to input number 1, and so I'm switching my cameras while the lower third stays there, and then I simply fade out the lower third. For the Roland VR3, which is a great tool for web streaming, comes in at around $2,000 or so, completely portable and ideal for small web streaming applications.